afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from the host Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of the Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to a 1 vs 1 on Arnhem checkpoint between the sides. We've got here Findeed fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany. Fighting on here for the 105th Panzer Brigade. There's north we got here Kolter fighting for America and the 2nd Armored Division here with Mechanized Company immediately chosen right off the bat. Double reasons allowing him to grab more territory initially as well. Versus Findeed here with an Infantry Company and MD-42 will there we go, follow up with Grenadiers, so pretty standard Wehrmacht. For doctrines we've got here Mechanized Assault, Mobile Defense and Spearhead, and bulletins for Panzerfaust, Panzer Grenadiers and cheaper mines. Versus mostly infantry and some grenades there for extra range for Kolter's men. As they throw them farther than a few other guys can. Moving west, moving east here, we've got a bit of an aggressive spread out there from Kolter. We've got rifling around there for Kolter as well. Some GIs, and could be following up with a truck. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed he does. Probably popping in the rifling to then sort of create a small but mobile firepower unit that they can sort of quickly move about on the field and do a lot of damage. It can also fix itself for most damage, making it reasonably potent as long as it doesn't get cut off with too much firepower. So obviously, he wants to be careful about not charging it straight to those thickest, but sort of looking for units on the flanks and harassing so on. They're sort of trying to hit them and then swiftly overwhelm them. If indeed he is focusing on the centre of the MD-42 gun position in the church, ready to deliver a sermon of the Teutonic kind to the Armeganon. They're quickly falling back unless they find themselves in the line of sight of the MD-42. Which then proceeds to move on there. Rather aggressive move there by Findeed. Punishment against the rear line 74 to the M1 carbines. Truck moving about here. Very slowly though. Very slowly here for Kolter. Using it to grab territory perhaps. We're better off if you actually use the rear for that instead of having to use, the truck with the rifle in it. Not necessarily what described as the most efficient capturing order there.
We're losing a capture point.
Losing to the start on the map, then again, that's where basically would better if he could quickly respond to the truck to say the pioneers. He'll quickly run them off, maybe even wipe them. Instead, he's using the truck here with the rifling to grab from the western territories, while we are coming up here to push back the pioneers from the eastern territories. We got more rifling on the way for Kolter. Indeed, can grab territory there for Deutschland. MB-42 there, Grenadier there. We are shooting there versus the pioneers. They're falling back there under heavy carbine fire. Shot a 5.56 bullet. There. Not quite the biggest caliber, but made it easier to manage. And that was essentially the point there of the carbine, to make sort of a weapon for reassuring units trying to sort of decently handle without shooting themselves in the bloody foot, which they couldn't do much more like with a pistol. But rather fell into favour with some other service elements. Later on also we may have a few variants, including one that was essentially an assault rifle. Sort of fully automatic there, fun fact, but did not see a lot of action in World War II. Mostly though in Korea and so on there. Truck being caught there, going to get Panzerfaust, too slow, truck pops out. Pathway license is just going to be lost either way though. Not the most efficient use overall of the truck. It ended up being basically a waste since it just used it primarily for capturing there. I mean, it would have used the crew then for capturing, so the rifle further down there. So I'm not entirely sure that Kolter was imagining. If just had some kind of plan that was swiftly disrupted. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, though, it did not work out very well there for Kolter or the 2nd Armour. Continue to grab territory in East, though, with reassurance. Driving up support there as well. And it is falling a bit back here, popping in and out. Basically, a bit of some players like to do. Try and bait them into going towards the house, then pop in. In this case, though, he was a bit too slow in this case. Overall, the vehicle crew's not going to do much here with a grease gun there from the one window. There's the Grenadiers, they are quick to fall back there. Territory there being grabbed. Overall, I mean, we are seeing Kolter grabbing the most of the map. He's losing control over the western side of the map. The MD-42 remaining here, sort of help control the centre. Though of course it does have a weak spot right there where there's basically no windows and there's someone that's
enemy forces are securing our territory.
On there, trying to get that back, and it's dumping about as well. There you go, charging straight to the vehicle running as well with the grease guns. And here's a fun fact about that one. The Americans actually tried to make a silenced variant of that one, and they somewhat succeeded. The problem was it wasn't that frightfully good or preferred compared to the silenced gun. So never really saw much uses there. Rather than push back over Grenadiers. People right in the open getting pushed back. We're still holding up the building. Fighting with these focus to the pioneers. We've got Gravity supported from the nearby cafe. Pioneers might suffer a bit. There we go, Ryan pushing out. go, cut off point secured once more, but still he's got control of both fuel points one way or the other. We got the captain on the way. I wouldn't say that necessarily plays into what to his start, but should certainly help him sort of he's worried about enemy vehicles and the likes. He's also got quite a bit of manpower they've floated. So some early caches. At least a bit more infantry I think would serve Kolter here quite nicely. Meanwhile, Findeed here's got 3 gun leads, 1 inflow 2. We got bunker up here and we have tech up there as well, so I'd like to make us he will probably swing from up here for Germany. They're going for the fuel point there. Troops reinforcing. Getting ready for another push, including the vehicle crew there with their 1 kill to their name.
Heavy truck, waiting for deployment.
No idea what's going on there. So Helmut, why are we shooting at the church? I don't know, I sort of saw something. What if that been one of our own? I don't know. Think we'll try and look less suspicious.
Captain, just took the battlefield.
Pushing up here versus the west again, marking reasons here versus this support negative cover. There's swiftly brushed off the field, there we go. Captain Yearns arrives with his bazookas, his Thompson, and some rifles. Deal with those crowds.
Awaiting orders incoming.
Again.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
I'm guessing it's some kind of bug or glitch that's going on there, very rare one. Feels a bit awkward.
Boy, you ready?
And we got a pack out here for Kolter.
We're losing a capture point.
Manpower 4, not necessarily bad. If we can use it properly, can do some nice damage there. Indeed, shit to go for docks. I'm getting outnumbered here by Grenadiers as we begin attacking from a larger number of angles. They go pushed away by the sheer amount of German infantry. Back at base, we got the light makers company. We got Panzer Grenadier on the way here for Findeed. Probably think he's going to need more something for the infantry rather than vehicles, which is not necessarily a bad assumption there so far.
We've lost a fighting position.
Briefly considering a fighting position there, but cancelling it, probably not a bad idea. Fighting position probably a bit better off here, where it wouldn't be so easily just set up pack 14 just blast with. Whereas here, you'd have to get it up either in sort of more awkward angle, or sort of try to set it up the other way. There'd be a house sort of blocking their line to focus on more easily the cut-off point. Yes, just thought their fuel point there being secured. Yes, since vehicle crew moving up. We got some pack cards movement here, and goes
line just got cut off.
Where we'll aggressively play it there by Findeed. And we got here some weapon racks being unlocked there for Kolter for America. We'll sneak up there, captain and rifle standing by nearby. And looks like the captain will make it into those first. There we go. Jumping quite a bit awkward position. There goes Sam running as the captain sends bullets running after them. Panzer Grenadier are moving out there for Deutschland.
Prepare for order! Alright, you dopes, listen up. Good to go.
Ambulance out here, and we got BARs being handed out there to the rifle, just a single BAR there. Running in with his rear slons, and we on carbines and these guns.
M3 half-tracks bearing assault engineers.
And there we go, Grenadiers are pushed away.
Commanders, be advised. Ability now ready.
Quite blinding and go punishment. Let's also note here, very aggressive telemine here from Findeed, very aggressive. And almost set off there already by the pack house, but really you don't usually see telemines so aggressive place, but again it also means it's pretty much in a blind spot there for Kolter. Most players will not expect a telemine, for example, this close to their own territory, so that's actually a pretty aggressive boat setup there by Findeed, and it will be interesting to see if it actually works out at all. Of course, the position is a bit awkward, but again, I could see it happening, and that could end up being a bit of an edge there. M42 fight from the church now. Grenadiers moving up there, we've got captured, they're falling back, having suffered some losses to the Grenadiers, to the German infantry. And there goes Stuart Light Tank on the way to Kolter, which again easily ended up blowing up right under his nose. Running there for the fuel point, so overall Findeed is very much in the back foot against Kolter's aggressive tactics, so again, they rather think had a bit of a poor start there with the truck. Of course, I can say maybe throw in a half track there with some engineers in it, allow them to lay down mines of the regular kind. Give him some more assault units, flamethrowers, for example, with the engineers, and of course, the half track itself could also reinforce its troops to the front line, so I mean, there's a consideration there for Kolter to consider. Though again, it is expensive, no doubt.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
All these half track groups perhaps should just have a slight discount in manpower.
Crew ready.
So considerable note. So there's actually more reason to get them, otherwise they're just too expensive. I think you just have to sort of hold too many resources back at once for what you essentially get, which is usually in most cases, except for the 251, which of course it doesn't have a machine gun, but you know, rather weakish half tracks in it.
Losing a capture point.
Stewart. Hanson running. Sending about here to fire there from the right. And the BAR firing more bullets. BAR World War I aerial weapon meant for some supporting
Krauts
advances
have cut our supply
across no
line.
man's land.
Frontline units are
And
being
up
hung
more
out
as a
to
light
dry.
machine gun during the fighting. Holy moly! I told you so about that. Just had to turn up the volume. I realised again it just keeps resetting itself every time I turn off the computer, so I have to sort of turn it up again every single time. So my apologies there if there's been a bit low until then. Of course, something got a bit louder. My sincere apologies. And again, for those keep asking, yes, I've got a new microphone. It's been weeks now. Please stop asking in the comments. We just still have one ask about it. It's starting to get a bit silly. Anyways, rather than reasons moving about there, moved a bit too far past there. Stuart could do some of the repairs. We got telemines as well from Findeed. Good work there laying down telemines.
Enemy is taking our territory.
The ammo players do have a slight tendency towards neglecting them. We've got sniper fires now, really sort of beginning to try and bleed out Kolter here. And the second army. Heckhouse is to far away there, certainly a bit of a problem if it gets off another good hit, wiping another of Findeed's units.
Point is under attack.
Panzer Grenadier was guarding here around the ditch. Pioneers following up before they make an assault in the center village. And we got more rifle from there for Kolter. He's also got quite a bit of munitions they're sending about there. He definitely thinks we can consider at least double upgrading some of those rifles with BARs. That would really give him a lot more firepower versus Findeed's infantry. I mean, so far I think he's only got one BAR on the meg, and he's got plenty of munitions to spare. So unless he is planning a half trigger and then laying down a bunch of mines with assault units, I do think he should consider some more Browning automatics, or at least also some of the reactors. I mean, they would benefit as well. That's on the fire. One was all wiped there.
Enemy forces are securing
And
our
Pioneers in the church, they're
territory.
suffering a bit as well. Fresh counter-attacks on the western eastern flanks, the League of Crew and Monks also helping out a bit there with their grease guns. Naval Grenadiers joining in the fun. A few more weapons being handed out, but overall still not double equipping. Still sitting out for America. There you go, moving up. 30mm gun, and of course Patchel and whole machine gun turning into the Grenadiers. They're coming out, and there you go, Fitz shot to bits. First being forced to run off this one. There we go, we got Ruff pushing up, Hicken is caught in a pretty bad situation. They're almost running out, in fact. And Stuart there needs to be careful, obviously. Sniper also retreats if indeed, I think, oh! Still went down there. That was definitely a telemine that paid off quite nicely there for Kolter, though. Not Kolter, Findeed. Though, of course, for Kolter, it's probably a bit of a shock.
Yeah, go ahead.
And, of course, there's still the other one to go. So, of course, I have to see what Kolter does in response to that. Going back to Western and Eastern territories. He's been careful not to try and engage Findeed so far too much in the centre of the village, which is not necessarily a bad idea, considering again most of the resources on their side of the map there. So we can sort of play the map correctly versus Findeed. He can bleed him out there. He doesn't have a lot of resources. Big 2 points that way, gain an advantage over Findeed. Take up there for Findeed as well. Support Quap. We got back for the arriving Panzer Abwehr Kanone. Rather than being caught by the enemy foe too. Using the armor piece guys there for increased damage. Got the Pioneers picking up with the Flammenwerfer. And we got Rear second to move up here on the western side, including some riflemen. And there go and send the armor piece round to flamethrower. They're really tearing the stuffing out of the riflemen there, leaving numerous men dead.
Is attempting to steal our sector.
Very nice work there, although the enemy foe is almost wiped. Sniper fire Johnson's as well. The riflemen both make it out. Captain joining in the front. Sniper hanging about here. Rearson's under fire. And we do have a fuel cache now actually from Kolter. Good, good. That does mean, in fact, someone will actually have a sizable fuel advantage over Findeed. Of course, the question is, will he actually be able to utilise them over Findeed? Otherwise, there's not really much point in having it. Of course, he's currently getting twice as much fuel, but again, if he can't use it, he might as well not get twice as much fuel. Meanwhile, we've got grenades on the way there for Kolter. Might be always saying, oh, well, that munitions were not bad, but again, a few more BARs certainly will not hurt there against Findeed's Truppen. With the light machine guns und the Sturmgewehrs. These are the vehicle crews and almost wiping them out there. Like at base does on the support core there for Findeed, who could also try and take up the course, even with the does get up swiftly. I mean, he's not going to have the fuel right away, but still, it is better to just have it up sort of in time, so when you do finally have it, you don't then have to spend time building support armor core then, and then getting attacking these bases sort of more efficient in that sense, if you will, getting up before you actually really need it. Rather than taking losses, Propagandacaster is firing away. No grenades here though from the rifle, despite having researched it, no smoke screen to sort of close in. Only thing there, go grenade on the Panzer was flashing out of the cover. Back again.
The capture point is under attack.
And straight to the effector ratio of the Panzer.
Just got a report of an
Bit of a poor, I think, decision there by Kolter. Ran straight up close to the Panzer gunners where their assault rifles will have the advantage. Tried to grenade there alongside the sniper. I think he should have smoked the place and then sort of grenade if he wanted to take out the sniper. Right there, I think that's a tactical misdecision by Kolter. But here's the thing with the camera, the light machine guns we got here. Air reconnaissance, we got 155 millimeter barrage right on the German base.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
That was an interesting decision there. Interesting decision. A lot of munitions, 240 munitions. Got the bunker. I guess he was, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what Kolter's plan was with that. But it seems a bit wasteful, to be honest, which again could be used on more BARs or something else there. But looking at current situation, Findeed sort of managed to turn the situation a bit against their Kolter. Kolter's a bit on the back foot. He's suffered some losses, some perhaps less sensible. The others, in terms of damage, he's not quite. Then again, he's had the more armor out compared to Findeed, which really hasn't in vehicle swaps. The damage there's more sort of higher. Kills wise is a bit behind. Again, slightly high casualties. I mean, large units, obviously, that's a bit to be expected, though it does not necessarily bode too well for Kolter when it's still closer to, 50-50 there in terms. I mean, he's almost got, again, 34. He's lost 60. That could be a bit better. Then again, I think in part again comes down to some slightly awkward decision making here and there. In terms of army value, he's ahead there, though right now he's actually seeing sort of slightly more equalization between the two. Resource float, he's been flooding a bit more, though again we've now seen Findeed doing the one, and again, points held, again, he's rather been better in control of that, and of course, that also feeds in then to the losses, because again, generally in most cases, unless you're sort of really outplaying your opponent or something like that, or playing versus the Soviets, maybe. I mean, you'll generally suffer more losses if you sort of want holding more aggression, particularly as the Allies. You will suffer more if you're sort of, again, holding more territory. Again, you have more to defend. You have to defend it harder. So that's certainly also something there to consider as well. And again, I mean, in theory, he's at the fuel advantage there, and he's going there for armor now. Good. Though again, sort of struggling a bit there, sort of keep momentum going as well. And then he just spend all of his munitions on that, which pretty much means the grenade he just researched, he can't really do much with. Nor can he get any more BRs, which again would have benefited him quite a well bit there, I think. In particular, also the re-echelons would allow him to pressure the infantry overall much better, more one-on-one engagement within his. That would force Findeed then to play more closely with his troops, allowing Kolter then to grab more of the territory. So I think that's a bit of missed opportunity there by Kolter, to be honest. I mean, sure, he got the medic bunker, sure, that will force him to get another one if he wants to, which will be another 160 manpower. 50 and then 60 munitions. So I mean, I suppose that'll be some kind of loss, but considering what he could have otherwise done with the munitions, I do think that was a poor mistake there by Kolter. Now, of course, triggers to get out the armor. He's sort of a bit back and forth in terms of fuel. Now Findeed sort of bouncing back, and in that sense, he's a bit sort of behind. Kolter should probably consider getting out some more infantry in the meanwhile. Another rifle squad, trying to get them some more weapons. Uses grenades a bit again, sort of keep hitting the fuel and victory point to the side. Be careful not to get too caught up here in the center. And if you can, sort of try and sneak all the way behind here, for example, then get behind the snipers, you can sort of catch him on retreat or something like that. I think that could work out reasonably well for Kolter. And of course, also get some minesweepers. You can't really afford to underestimate, Findeed's mines. I haven't really seen any other further besides this one, but still, another telemine could easily end up being quite devastating there to Kolter. So that's really something that Kolter should be taking seriously as a potential threat there against him and his armor. For Findeed, choosing a doctrine I think would be a good choice. Not really, there's a lot there to choose from. I mean, not all plays in. I suppose you could go mobile defense. I'd probably sort of one that plays in the best to a certain extent there into his tactics. I'll get out the support core and get out some arms that way, sort of push back at Kolter more seriously and do some more damage. Perhaps run some more Panzer grenadiers, get another MG4 truck, sort of further apply pressure that way. Otherwise, not so much after the stage, so let's return to the fight and see what happens next. Pack Archer standing back, 10 kills, Veterans 1, troops reinforcing. The echelons moving ahead. Veterans 2. Rather pushed back here by Grenadier fire. And the sniper, 19 kills for Das Vaterland.
The sector has
Got the
been
pack
cut
out
off.
firing away again.
We have lost an MG team.
MD42 there chose poorly. Got right as a pack house right at the front door, wiping it out entirely. Of course, one thing also to consider for Kolter is actually using his white phosphorus barrels. I mean, a lot of allied players underestimate, I think, the value of white phosphorus at the right place. Can really sort of do a lot to sort of soften up defensive positions. Because again, while they not might directly do as much damage, it overall means the position isn't quite as usable. Houses can't be used either. They have to pull back, or at least sort of position away a bit, which gives you more chance to push in. But there you go, pushing for the east, pushing for the west. Again, he's focusing on the fuel points. He's being careful not to get dragged into a war of attrition in the centre of the village, which again could easily end up being to the advantage of Findeed if Findeed plays his cards correctly. Panzer going to deal with Sturmgewehrs and a single BAR. There go vehicle charging and sending infantry getting back into the church. Use some white phosphorus to flush it out, or perhaps just keep bombarding it. Grenadiers moving up here, we got the captain standing about. He's just regularly barraging the church here. Vehicle taking heavy damage, Grenadiers moving up, occupying through the house there, gonna flank in. Church closer collapsing.
AT gun.
He's under bazooka fire. My god, Helmut, you're shooting rockets at us. Yeah, I know. Happens even aims that scene. And there we go, grenade off there, wiping out the infantry. Going to make us go for it. Good play there by Kolter. That's good there by Findeed. Panzer's doing what they can there with their own BAR and their Sturmgewehrs. Laying it in to the American. And there we go, BT2. We got a Gebaldeladen off there. Which was, amongst other things, in the early stages of war, actually also used as an anti-tank grenade. Fun fact there. There you go. Browning automatic plus Sturmgewehrs. Bit of an interesting combo. Gives, I think, overall a bit more firepower range, but less up close. And there you go, Panzer on the way for Findeed. Kolter a bit behind. Oh, actually, he can go for tanks right now. He could just go for. Oh, he cancelled it. He cancelled it. Ah, Kolter. You shouldn't have cancelled it. You're definitely on the back foot now, then, in terms of armour. And the thing is, Kolter's made one mistake here. He's got no anti-tank. He's not prepared for it. At all. He's not even got bazookas out. His captain is dead, and he's got no anti-tank guns. He's got no armour out either, no immediate chance of getting armour out. So right here, Kolter is in a bit of a bad position versus Findeed as his Panzer IV arrives to support. So that's actually bad news there for Kolter. Bad news, he's getting more riflemen. We promise him getting anti-tank force once the Panzer IV hits. He can cancel the riflemen, call up an anti-tank to that way, buy some time, and then say get a major up and get out some armour that way. He's taking up there, but he's not cancelling the rifleman. He's not playing for the anti-tank gun. Oh, Grenadiers almost wiped here. Grenade. Pack out. BR fire. There we go. Annihilated. Superior firepower there just wipes out the Grenadiers, leaving Findeed once more shot of the unit, sniping in, caught with the rifleman BAR. Could try and grenade it, smoke it, no, pulls back. And we got MD42 under the American command there, tanking into the craps. Almost got the sniper there as well with the MD42. That would be a pretty devastating blow, but still, Findeed has the Panzer, and with Panzer Grenadier support charging into the centre of the town, crushes benches, possibly the fountain tree as well. Go straight there for the MD. Panzers though getting suppressed, can't quite support, lacking smoke grenades of their own to provide that kind of cover, and Findeed doesn't have any other options, providing it except he goes for mobile defence, in which case he could have laid down a smoke screen with the Panzer for his infantry. I mean, that's the thing. Most people only use the smoke screens available here, for example, to cover up the units themselves, but can also be used to sort of screen up other units lying then, for example, to maneuver about there while under fire. Fun little tactical consideration there. MD42 mortar on the way there for Findeed, bringing out more support weaponry there from a nearby Grenadier Division. Since, well, technically a Panzer Brigade would not have a lot of artillery. I mean, it might have a few mortars, but those I think would have been actually heavy mortars, but beyond that, not a lot. Not a lot. Moving out there with the LMG-42, Pioneer standing about here. No further mines from Findeed, I think. No further teller mines. Pearson's riflemen pack out there. Almost 52, which would mean you get the heat barrage, which would actually make it more effective as his armor once it barrages. Smoke screen there to cover up. There's the center, going for the point. Not bad there by Kolter. And this moving up. Could probably grenade them here. Or rifle moving up, and there you go, pineapple grenade, lobbed through there.
Just got cut off.
Rifle grenade on return. The crew moving up in the west again, grabbing territory there, good.
A capture point
But we
is
got an
being
MB-40 here
overrun.
behind an open blitz, he's just tearing into the Americana, and there you go, Panther 4, setting out again. He's got an anti-tank gun there now, got one M157mm there. And then one here has to pull back there, goes shoots the Panther 4, takes it down to half health. Getting assaulted here by Panzer Grenadier and quickly overwhelms it. No infantry screen, no infantry support, not even a 50 caliber there. And the crew is swiftly overcoming. In this case, it deals with it quite aggressively. So that was less good there for Kolter. He's finally taken down. He's going for the Jackson to help deal with the Panzers. Wow. Helmut's there pretty terrible with the gun. My God, Helmut, what have you been putting in your schnapps? Learn to aim, Dunkov. And go recruiting it with his major desperate attempt there by Kolter to try and get it from this though. I mean, the Panzer 472 close at this stage already. We got the MD-42 that cleared out. Reason's in a pretty bad position. Panzers there tearing into them. Almost for 2-3. Anti-tank on dead. Panzer is almost wiped up. They got the Panzer all the way to open up in the MD-42. Bit of vehicle they got murdered by the sniper. Too much going on there for Kolter perhaps. MD-42 bad position there. Go pack out to fires. Doing some nasty damage actually to the Panzer 4. Pushing it back. Just much bigger explosions there. Kaboom.
Capture point is being overrun.
Which also means actually it's more lethal versus infantry, since again the high explosion means the AoE itself is also a lot more effective versus infantry. So I mean generally with the back howards are much really hit better too. You do want to barrage more with it if you're not using white phosphorus though again. White phosphorus isn't bad either. Bit movement here to grab territory back. I mean, surely it's sort of a bit more back and forth, but force-wise, Findeed over to preserve his force a bit better here than Kolter, and that's sort of slowly showing. And again, he's got the arm advantage. Though, of course, we now have the M36 action out here for Kolter. Sergeant Peters on the hand for the Crown Panzers, and there we go. Gets a hit on the Panzer 4. Panzerkampfwagen 4. So Panzer pulls back. Pack 40 coming, using the smoke screen. Ooh, could he actually using the smoke then part as bait as well, because Jackson then won't be able to see what's going on there until it's too late. He won't see the trap. Almost got the Panther 4. The problem is, again, he's just in the sort of situation there. Go, Grenadiers coming up from the other side. Oh, no. Kolter, I think, misjudges the situation, trying to get the Panther 4. Misses. I mean, no matter what there, that was definitely, I don't think a risk that was worth it there for Kolter. I mean, he might be able to get the Panther 4, but he lost to Jackson. The thing is, Jackson's actually more or less the same cost as the Panzer 4. So it wouldn't really have been better off. In fact, they cost the exact same. Obviously, the Jackson's a lot better versus armor in some senses, but again, with their Grenadiers, the Panzer faster, the Pack 40 here, it doesn't really matter much, since again, the Jackson was outgunned. In that sense, Kolter definitely, I think, misjudged the situation there, what he could do, and pretty much managed to throw away his, well, best shot of really just knocking out that Panzer 4, at least keeping it more passive, keeping it less aggressive there. Instead, now he can just quickly fix it up and get it back to pushing back against Kolter, because Kolter is back to square one in terms of dealing with tanks. Trying to get the sniper here. Back out here. Almost got the sniper, not quite. Troops reinforcing. Going for the fuel point there. Kolter could try and go for Sherman soon enough. And there going before 2 manned by some plucky reaction for the start here. Veteran 3 is definitely making things a bit more difficult, but the Grenadiers are repulsed by the hill. Push back. And here Panzer 4 still being repaired. Findeed probably should have more pioneers working on it, but 2 other Veteran 3 ones should be back there, since they have a much faster repair speed. Well, not faster, but noticeably faster. Panzer Grenadier there standing about. And the fire from the Pack Howitzer.
We fight bravely for the Reich.
Usually, by the way, assault rifle, fully equipped Panzer Grenadiers would usually, in fact, been something very specific to Panzer Brigades. It was only until I think 1945 that assault rifles sort of came through with the Panzer Grenadier divisions, Panzer divisions, and Panzer Grenadier regiments more specifically. And even then, there would have been elements that were more equipped regularly with assault rifles and light machine guns. Mortar fire there raining down. Panzer IV sets out. Sherman on the way there for Kolter. A bit more armour for America. And Findeed, there was Spearhead. He's probably going for the Tiger then. And again, when right here, the problem for Kolter is he's just woefully under-equipped. Woefully under-equipped to deal with Findeed's armour. There you go, Panzer IV again. Almost got the reassurance there. Rather than doing this, oh, grenade against the mortar crew. Very nicely done there, very nicely done. Probably got laser gun infantry nearby. Rifle quickly falling back. And there goes infantry caught here by the Panzer IV. The Panzer comes back and tears into Sicilian Americans. And there goes Sherman moving up. Oh. Alright, didn't hit the mine there. Would have been pretty bad if it hit the mine right in front of the Panzer IV. I mean, that would allow the Panzer IV to just win that engage. Shot bounces off the slightly sloped armour of the Sherman there. Panzer IV Sherman dueling out there. Sherman gets another penetrating hit. Panzer IV bounces. Here's a fun fact. In fact, the Panzer IV in game here actually has a lower chance of penetrating the Sherman's armour than he has. Sherman has to penetrate the Panzer IV, since the Sherman has better penetration rounds, well, for the armour piercing, and the same armour as the Panzer IV, as the Panzer IV has lower penetration overall. So that's a little fun one there, which of course only gets, you know, more variable for the Shermans as to get a better range against them. The armour counts for more. Tiger gun is being heavy gun light machine gun there, almost done there for the Pan Tiger. Rifle charging forwards, they need to spread out, spread out. Probably not aware of the Tiger, there goes shoots, bit of a dud, Sherman moving in, pack out to firing. And he could somehow catch the Tiger, there was a barrage, so that would be quite good for Kolter. I'll be able to do some nice damage to it. The Grisham's moving up the west side there, being coming up the east, perhaps harass, no. Just standing back there, gun is moving about. Sniper coming the western side there, 31 kills. Down there taking nasty hits from the Tiger, and it's 88 with the gun. And there goes Sherman, hits the telemines, damaged engine.
The enemy is overrunning one of
Pack
our
out to fire here, probably trying to silence the Tiger, trying to catch it. Doesn't quite hit though, doesn't quite hit. Nice attempt though there by Kolter, nice attempt. Sherman still being fixed up, fuel cache still standing. Findeed, I think, could be a standard aggressive. I mean, he could easily flank in here from the sides, with this Tiger from one side and then the Panzer IV moving up for him and attacking in there. He could sort of catch the units in, particularly the Sherman there is being repaired, would be in a pretty bad spot. But nothing there, troops reinforcing back here.
Forces are securing our territory.
Panzer IV setting out. Overall, I wonder if this was perhaps a mistake to use this doctrine by Kolter, not in the sense that, you know, I'm saying it was a mistake, it was more like, you know, did he accidentally click on it? Because so far he's not really made the best use of it, and felt like, you know, his dodge shot there was a bit haphazardly utilised, using it for capturing line and turn to aggressively play against his opponent. Sherman a bit of problem, Panzer IV hit by the Tiger tank, and we got a Sherman there ready to support as well. Sherman anti-tank gun. Damn it. The Tiger sitting out there with its 88 with a gun. Start pushing up, they're going for the Gundiers. There you go, armor piercing rounds there on the Tiger, saber round specifically. Using its penetration in this case is still having rough luck there as the Tiger. Wow, that is some pretty good luck there for Findeed. I mean, statistically, at least, well, roughly 2 of those rounds, I think, should at least have a chance of penetrating there, but still, 3 bouncing, that is, can't be surprised. Some pretty good luck there for Findeed. Panzer IV flanking there, having knocked out the fuel cache, Sherman flanking in, shot bounces. Wow. He's just having no luck there with his penetration. And there you go, got the ambulance. Panzer IV taking a few hits there, Tiger moving in. Pioneers charging in there. Looks like for the anti-tank, Panzer IV moving about here as well. Veteran T2, Schützen up. Almost got the anti-tank gun there. And there you go, anti-tank gun crew wiped. Units in a bit of trouble as well. Panzer IV just splits away now to get some of the Sherman up close. Missed there by the looks of it, although the Panzer IV's almost dead. Rifle moving in there, could try and rifle grenade. It doesn't have munitions now. Anti-tank is setting up, they're firing at the Tiger, and just still bounces. Crouching a few there with the Panzer IV, but there you go. Sherman gets the Panzer IV. Tiger moves up, engage the Sherman there. Anti-tank recruit again. Kolter just throwing anything he's got into there. Garma Pistol Guns finally penetrate this. Oh, Sherman stunned. Crew in a terrible state. Their gunner is flanking in, getting suppressed. We've got a sniper nearby, and there you go. Rear hit down the Tiger, half fell, but there you go. Anti-tank crew down, Sherman down. Kolter has pretty much been broken. There you go. Kolter surrenders. Bit of a shorter but nasty fight in some senses. But some good play there, I think, by Findeed. Good use of telemines, good use of infantry, good use of support weapons, good use of decent use of smoke there. So a pan-tactician, I wouldn't really call it good use of smoke because overall, pan-tactician always, in most cases, when people use strikes, it's more passive reactive rather than sort of any deeper planning there. So I just call it pan-tactician, not really good use smoke usage there. They could have used it even better, to be honest. There's some nice play there. Sniper showing not in effect. I mean, he was overwhelmed initially by Kolter, but to manage to turn around there, managed to sort of punish Kolter for his mistakes here and there. And I think Kolter made some mistakes again. The initial, again, dart truck there should be used a lot more aggressively. Should have the reaction on scrap territory. The rifleman there should have been just hunting down the pioneers, for example, bleeding out, flanking, catching here and there, just being an absolute menace to Findeed. But now quite happy. Instead, he just lost the dart truck without doing much. I think that was one of Kolter's sort of initial mistakes, although he managed to overcome it. So again, I mean, good work there by Kolter. I mean, he's not exactly a low-ranking player in the thousands. I mean, close to hundreds. Upper hundreds, but again, there were some other mistakes in particular. Again, I think the artillery barrage there, the recon sweep, was just a waste of munitions there, combined with the unprepared anti-tank gun there. They were just completely unprepared there. Fought Findeed's arm. I think that really hurt Kolter as well, to be honest. Plus, of course, Findeed's good tell on mine. So, I mean, had Kolter just not gone for these mistakes, I think Kolter would have a good chance of winning the fight. But instead, he just kept making these small mistakes here and there, which Findeed was able to sort of capitalize on and push through there, turning the game around there from what was actually a rough start into a pretty solid ending there, for him at least. For Kolter, it started out well, then reasonably well, and then turned pretty bad. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you to think about, Do consider what I'm actually saying. I'm pointing out a lot of things, smoke and so on. I mean, it does have several uses there. Instead of just covering your own arse, you can also be covering others' arses, for example. So if you enjoyed this, you've learned something, you do consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and so on. And of course, comments are always welcome, but of course, do be nice to the players involved here, You're not impressing anyone by calling them noobs or anything there. Not even your mother. So, there you go. This is Imperial Lincoln. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers, everybody.